Good evening, everyone. I hope this ambiguous season is treating you well. I've been in an emotionally manipulative relationship before, so I'm actually dealing with it just fine. I am, however, at that point in the semester where even exciting activities are just so taxing. My friends are like, want a day drink and go dancing at the club? And I'm like, God, no. Like, God almighty, no. I've been like editing videos in my head for like 13 hours. If drinking worked as well as it did last semester, I'd be there, guys. But, all good things come to an end. If I was on a dating app, I'd be like, hey, I'm Danny. I like laying in my bed alone, long naps in my bed with no one else there, and canceling all my plans by just not going and never answering my phone. I did have a bit of a fun weekend last weekend. I went out to the bar, and I've since been sick for about 4 days. And when I lay down, I can't breathe. So whoever's out there putting vexes and hexes on me, just stop. Just pray on my downfall or something less painful, please. It's like the last thing I have is laying down and being able to breathe. Well, I have a pie eating contest now. So stay tuned to see if I win or not. Let's get to the show.
I'm so happy we're living together.
This year's gonna be a movie.
Yeah! I'm so glad our school doesn't do any raffle or anything for housing. It's the best, isn't it, guys?
Faux show.
Yeah, priority points are where it's at.
But, our priority point average could be a lot higher.
What's up?
How many priority points you got there, John?
I don't know. 22? 22, I think.
22. That's You see, that's funny, John. Our group average is only 20.
I don't know. Maybe it's like 9. Maybe it's like 20. I guess. 19. 18.
I've been in your marriage, John. I've seen your GPA.
It was me. It was me who brought us down. I was only in one club.
It was I.
It's my fault. They found my collection of toenail clippings and they ripped me up for room inspection.
You. All of you. You're conspiring. You're conspiring against me. I'm being sabotaged by imbeciles. I will not go back to mid-rise. I will not go back to mid-rise. You hear me? No more mid-rise for me.
Don't you see? This is what housing wants us to do. Why do we have to follow an elitist system that just bases everyone against each other? And besides, he has the worst priority points out of all of us.
Oh, a classic. My priority points. I knew you had less points than me. I can't take this anymore!
pals, I'd like to welcome Matt Fox and Lena Tornisi to the panel. The little boys and girls in the writer's room came up with another banger panel topic for tonight, so let's just jump right in. Ready?
Yeah.
Very ready.
Which advertising mascot would you want as your childhood babysitter?
No.
Advertising mascot. So it
Okay.
doesn't have to be like,
I'm gonna give Matt this one.
for babies
No,
or
me
something.
personally.
Yeah.
At first, I thought, Tony the Tiger. He's all for health. He's all for fitness.
solid.
He would treat you fantastically.
He's great.
He's a very good father figure. And then I thought, who's the ultimate hype man? The Kool-Aid Man.
Oh,
He will bust through a wall
That was so good.
to scream,
That's a good
"Oh
one.
yeah," or
that's a fat point.
yeah. I personally think the Kool-Aid Man, like,
You know,
I'm a fan of the Kool-Aid Man. I
Yeah.
think him and Tony the Tiger would make like a power dads.
yeah. No, because I think what's important to note is that a lot of losers have dads, but not every cool. The point that I'm trying to make is that just because you have a good dad doesn't mean you're gonna rock. But with the
Two
Kool-Aid
dads.
Man,
Or Tony the Tiger and the Kool-Aid
Yeah.
Man.
Or-
Two
or-
dads.
I think that could
kinda
work.
cool.
Yeah. Do you, what about you? What's your advertising
Okay,
mascot?
okay. I've been doing some thinking. I don't know if you
Sure.
would consider this like a childhood mascot, but it's definitely a mascot. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. I don't know. At least as of now, like, or maybe as I was an older child, like an older babysitter, like for when I'm like a tween and I still can't like stay home by myself.
Right.
Listen, hear me out. The Geico gecko. You could have such
Ooh,
such
she's
nice
fun.
conversations with him.
What about Flo
Right?
from Progressive?
No, but like she's
she a
just like
mascot?
she's crazy.
I mean, I would
man.
consider Flo a mascot.
Well, I guess she's
I
a
think
mascot.
all the progressive people are like their own mascots.
Yeah.
Wasn't John Hamm in one of those commercials?
I just feel like Flo
I want John
is
Hamm as a mascot.
like exponentially less like a cool mascot to hang out with and be your babysitter
I feel like
than
she's
like
a
the
fun
gecko.
I feel like she
the
would be like a
gecko's
good
so
wine
cool though, like because
Yeah,
if you
he's
have
lit.
the gecko there and like he talks in an Australian accent, all that like fun stuff, and and
Yeah.
you can have intellectual conversations, and like
can
the
do
time
that.
would fly by. The time would just fly by,
Yeah, but as like your guardian, would you really want to talk about insurance?
Yeah, like I don't know, like
I mean,
he seems fun.
it's a conversation I think a lot of us should have. And
Yeah,
have
we
to
should,
get with your
but
guardian.
do we
Or
really
wait,
want
I
to?
have another idea. Okay, this one's probably more like, I guess, logical. It came to me now. Hear me out. It's an entire family. The Charmin toilet paper family.
I
All of
disagree.
them.
I disagree
All of them.
strongly.
You
don't like them.
But they're literally parents. They're
They
parents.
like wiping ass a little bit too much, and me personally, I'm not a fan of that.
No, but like they're parents.
Matt
they're
doesn't
children.
wipe his
I
ass.
do, that's not what I meant.
You heard it first.
is not
Matthew
what I
Fox doesn't wipe his ass.
Matt doesn't wipe his ass.
No,
It's-
okay,
it's
I'm fine. Look, I enjoy being clean, but
not too
Do
clean.
you?
if I, I don't know how I can explain this without seeming like I don't wipe my ass now.
Does it seem like too aggressive?
It's like-
it's
it's
almost
like-
like they don't really wipe their ass.
Yeah,
and they're
it's
trying
like-
to prove it.
It's just like me personally, every time I go to the bathroom, that's my time of peace and tranquility. That's my quiet
but
time.
they're just
I
trying to
don't-
help you. They
No,
wanna give you a
They're
nice,
not trying to
fresh
help me. They're
home.
creepy. Imagine hearing a knock on the door. How you doing in there, champ? You remember to wipe your ass good enough? I don't really want that happening to
No,
me.
but Matt, they'll give you options. They'll give
I
you-
don't want options.
They'll give you-
It's my choice on how to wipe my ass.
They'll give you the one ply, the two ply, the extra
Look,
sauce.
okay.
okay.
If you really like being told what to do that much that you want your parents telling you how to wipe your ass, I think you have like very big problems. I don't want the Charmin Bears as my guardians knocking on the door telling me how to wipe my ass. That's just weird to
This
me.
is all the time we have for this question.
Okay,
Sort of
okay.
on as we wrap up, I'll
Okay.
say my piece. I was gonna say, sort of on the same track, Mr. Clean. Be right back for the next topic. Welcome back. I hope you are ready for what I anticipate either being another cold case or hot potato. Ladies and gentlemen, is Harry Styles actually a good actor?
Now, let me give
Okay.
you all the scoop.
Give us.
I think we're all in agreement. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Is Harry Styles a good actor? No. I'm assuming most people agree with that. Now, me personally, I think he's overrated as a musician.
Me
and his
too.
acting skills,
Me too.
Okay.
I was actually worried that you were gonna think that he rocks to death, just because I'm
No.
making assumptions here. But Lena actually was the one
No,
that fit
wait.
the
No,
stereotype.
I
guess.
gotta give you some justice on this, okay?
Let's hear it.
Cause come on, like.
come on
freaking
what?
Treat people with kindness. Such a good song.
That's the bare minimum.
No, but okay.
He
hear me
makes
out.
music for Apple commercials.
Oh, all right, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't dig the music for a sushi restaurant music video. That was
don't know
kind
any of
of kind of
those.
weird. But I'll agree with you on the fact that he's got the face, he's got the name, he's got the charm. Everybody loved Harry the most in One Direction. We all know that.
Yeah, because
you
before he
know?
was like up his own ass so far.
Exactly right. But
Like, smell what he ate for dinner.
I'm gonna have to agree with Matt on
Bears
this.
don't like that.
Charmin Bears don't like
Because
that.
he's got it seems like he's got everything, but I feel like it's another thing where they're like, oh, trying to make another musician into an actor, like
Yeah,
with Lady
yeah, for
Gaga.
sure.
House of Gucci was a train wreck. Come on.
Actually, I haven't seen it.
Was
but-
Don't Worry, Darling.
Well, I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
No,
you
honestly,
wait, hold up. Saying Lady Gaga, like trying to make her an actress using House of Gucci, I don't think it's fair because she already acted in like 2 seasons of
And Star is Born
AHS.
wasn't. Oh, I was
And
gonna say,
Star is
Star is
Born.
Born also. is
I
And, like,
also
she-
didn't
I don't
know
think
that.
Star is Born.
Yeah,
is
no,
good.
and she like rocked to death in that, but
Okay, I didn't
I
know
haven't
that.
seen House of Gucci. I think part of it is also like you can't like, why are you making these people without accents have like I feel like right off the bat that's just
No,
a
like,
bad
So
call
I'm
for
being honest with
anyone.
you. Like, I'm being honest with you. I love Lady Gaga. Like, I'd rather be drunk, but at least I'm alive, But, I just feel like, she was okay in A Star Is Born. She played the part. She played the part.
You thought she was bad?
She was very bad.
I feel like with
do not
all
like
of them,
singing
they're
actors.
just trying to go from. I don't know if they're trying to go, but they're being placed in different like sections of entertainment, and I don't know what's working
It's
for
like
them.
an industry plant into the film industry.
Yeah,
but
kind of.
the thing is, doing a few roles as Lady Gaga, like in these things that make sense, like she's like this weird, like blood-sucking
She's
vampire
crazy,
who's
yeah.
like sex crazed,
Yeah.
random, and I'm like, yeah, that tracks. But then to Star Is Born, okay, like whether she was good or bad, at least it's like
She
but
gets to play
making
Harley Quinn now.
what
I
really?
heard about
And
that.
Joker
in a
too,
bad,
yeah.
That like
I heard
makes
about that.
sense though, but
That's
like
gonna be cool,
to put Harry
think.
Styles next to Florence Pugh,
I
It's like
know.
putting
then-
a youth basketball team next to LeBron James.
yeah, and
Florence
then
Pugh
and
is
then
a work of
to-
art.
I know there's
Oh my God.
rumor. I don't know if I think they're confirmed actually that now Harry Styles is gonna be like in Marvel.
He's in Eternals.
He's
He plays
in Eternals.
Thanos'
he
brother.
was in an
Thanos'
Which
extra
is not
scene
okay.
Like,
at
are
the
you
end of the
kidding me?
movie. I saw it. He like walked up in his like cool little suit and he like said something in his
No.
little
It's
British
the
accent.
only reason that they have Harry Styles in anything is because they want the name. It's the same reason they put like big actors in voice acting roles. They have the name. They have Harry Styles on the poster.
Like The Rock
in
and
a
every
Marvel.
white woman in a 50-mile radius of that poster will freak out. They
But
will scream and dash
I
to
don't
that
think
theater.
anymore.
It doesn't
I
matter.
think Marvel actually very much miscalculated this because think about Marvel has its fan base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so at this point, putting Harry Styles, now people are pissed. Sorry, like Marvel has every awesome person that lives. Harry
true.
Styles does not work for that. But
Yeah.
there you have it. Harry Styles is a shit actor,
Agreed.
and Mr. Clean is banging your dad after dark. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name's Evan Gnome, and I am here with a very special episode of Evan on the Street. Now, we're not going to be going onto the campus, and no, we're not going to be doing that other thing that no one likes. What we're going to be doing today is covering a contest, a pie contest, pie eating contest to be specific. And I'm going to get a coverage of the event and a coverage of the participants, so let's go. Here we have the main participant of our coverage. We have NRC, Director of Videography, Daniela Bonifetti. How are we feeling about tonight's contest?
Listen, guys, I'm stressed because I usually do everything I do an abundant amount of research before going into it. Like I skateboard, but the first time I ever skateboarded, this was after like a month of like heavy duty research of what was available on the internet when I was like 12 years old. So for this, I don't know if there's technique. Because the thing is, I can't use my hands. Like I can't use it to like steady the plate.
Oh,
So I'm just kind of going to be like,
just like that.
and that scares me.
Well, mid-2000s teens claim that stress is the best form of ways to eat. Stress eating, of course.
What?
Mid-2000s teens claim that stress eating is the best way to get more food down when you're stressed.
You know what? That's a good point. I do have a stress eating problem, which is why I look like this.
Oh, all right. I guess we should head to the competition before intrusive thoughts win the day even more than they already have.
You're right. We should just start stress eating. Let's go.
Let's go. Here we are at the actual event. Faces are about to be stuffed with delicious, well-baked pie. Here we have the MC for the event, Jacqueline.
Hi.
How are we doing tonight?
I'm really good. I'm feeling good about the competition here.
Do you have a projected winner for this event? Like, who do you think is going to stuff their face full of that creamy goodness the best?
You know what? I actually have good confidence in our two members, Gabby and Danny, the vice president and president.
Oh. Well, I hear that Danny is not representing MCTV tonight. Who is she representing? Is she a betrayer, a little Benedict Arnold?
She is representing NRC, but that's only because her and Gabby both wanted to compete. So we wanted to let them both be here.
Despicable, despicable.
I know.
So what exactly are you doing as MC? Does MC stand for Michael Calandrio?
No, it actually just stands for, I don't know. You know, like the person who talks.
I can't wait to hear you talk. I'm sure you have a beautiful voice.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'll let you get to the event, and I can't wait to see people stuff themselves silly.
I can't either. Thank you for having me.
All right, lovely to have you. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Evan on the Street coverage. First time ever professor, not member of the student body. I have here with me Professor Daniel Amranick. Daniel.
Yes, hi. Thank you, Billy. What's up?
How do you feel you did in the contest today? Do you feel you ranked pretty well?
I had some stiff competition, but it was respectable. I feel grotesque. Yeah. I came out here deliberately with the pie drippings in my beard and my purple shirt, just so the world can see the lack of dignity that I put myself through for you kids.
Now, would you say that you had a taste of humble pie, especially tonight?
Really? That's the best you go?
We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
I've been writing that. That was in my hashtag last night when I posted it on my one of my social media feeds. My 10 followers laughed.
Well, I'll put that in my hashtag last rights instead. Well, thank you for your perspective.
Thank you for having me there.
Thank you. Danny, how'd you do? Did you win?
No, but I got close.
I could see, close enough to get all over your face.
Yeah, did you see how much was left? How it was a few bites of the crust left.
I can still see how much is left, definitely.
About how much was left on the plate. Not that much, but enough.
Now, would you say you were a close second, close third? How do you feel you ranked during your performance?
Jacqueline said me and the lady who got to use utensils tied for second.
So basically, fighting against someone who's using utensils, it's like they have a handicap, obviously. So you're like the people's hero. They're Apollo, you're Rocky.
I think I am the people's hero right now. I would say I won the populist vote. I also want to shout out Beatrice, HR lady. She told me to flip the pie upside down with my teeth. So I think I was revolutionary with that, but it was because I had advice. And I was like, and I did.
First time anyone in media has ever said this. Thank God for HR. This has been Evan on the Street's coverage of the pie contest. Thank you again, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so naturally, Studio A was able to bring on a Thanksgiving guest. Hold your horses, because they might want to take a bite out of the one of many pardoned Thanksgiving turkey. Thanksgiving turkey that's been pardoned. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Right. So how does it feel to be able to live another day, assuming I don't put double barrel down your throat?
Excuse me. So yeah, I think that living another day, honestly, has been a blessing and a joy. I thank Allah mostly.
A what?
Allah.
Allah? Is that religious?
So Thanksgiving's coming up, and in the spirit of being thankful, I actually brought our host some gifts. Just, I have a second chance at life, and I hope that these gifts will give her a second chance at happiness.
Thank you. I didn't realize my first chance
I'd
was
like to
shot in the way that you made it seem.
So, in the spirit of Christopher Columbus, discoverer of Thanksgiving, I brought you.
Wow, thank you. That makes sense based on.
This is from Gore Vidal's house. 10,000 turkeys raided the house. One made it back. That's me. I'd like you to enjoy this, please. Don't break it, please.
I won't. Why would I break it?
Thank you. I know you also like hockey. And in the spirit
yeah.
of
Is it
Eric
Kako?
Lindros,
Oh.
patron saint of Thanksgiving, or as the French say,
Wow.
Thanksgiving, I'd like to also
Thank you.
give that there too.
Thank you so much.
Why do you think they call my legs drumsticks? I don't really understand that. Like, I can't play
Probably
the
because
drum.
I sink my teeth into them.
Oh, we'll save that for after the camera cuts.
Yeah.
A little frisky.
So, and it. There's.
What now? Who's sinking teeth into who?
Yeah, not Lindberger. Is that for me or is that just like a prop to?
What even is a prop, honestly? I mean, you can have it if you want. I mean,
I have a
I'm
hammer.
thankful for this hammer, but you know what? You're right. Ooh. There you go. That's my people's way of saying shalom. There you go.
This has been amazing. Do you have anything else?
Do I have anything else to be thankful for? Of course I fucking have things to be thankful for. But first, before I give it to you, I need to put on my traditional Thanksgiving garb. This is made from the toenail clippings of my ancestors. It says,
Wow.
celib, which means celibate, I don't fuck, and brate, which means
I think it's
celebrate.
right.
So if I wrap this around me when I give you this gift, I will be able to join all the non-pardoned turkeys in limbo. I believe is
Okay.
the term, as the French say.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know a lot more
So-
French than I do.
According to Thanksgiving culture, I have this traditional robe that's used on the day of thanks. So when
Thanksgiving.
you're stuffing a yam into your mommy hole, you can just
I do that.
you could just wear this, and I'd like to see it on you.
You'd
if
like to
that's all
see-
right.
yeah.
It would really complete my holiday. Thank you. Whoosh.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks for
See, look at
that.
Don't forget
No,
the
I
special hearts.
Oh.
Right there.
Wow.
Look out! Look out! Look
Because
out.
my heart's so full.
Sure. I mean,
Awesome. So thank you. I have a few more questions.
Yeah.
Is that-
Okay. Yeah. Let's get back to the. You had questions. I forgot. I was just so thankful.
I'm thankful too.
I know. you are.
So I was wondering if you can tell us, do turkeys have any religious preparation in hopes of becoming the next pardoned Thanksgiving turkey? Do you have any preparation to, try to be that one selected, try to change the hands of fate?
Well, so the way it works is that we're all in a cage, right?
Yeah.
Deep in the White House's cellars next to Nancy Reagan's kneeling station. And what we do then is the president's going to come out, and it's whoever puts out the best. And I know what you're thinking. The interviewer that you are, digging in deep. We're not putting out like that. We only have one type of stuffing, and that's for the non-pardoned turkeys. What we put out is hope, love, and a perforated anus. Oh, not for that. Not for that. What we do it for, and get this, is that it attracts a mate. Because, as I said previously, celib means I don't fuck.
Right.
So whichever turkey's getting the most action, they don't get a pardon. So I got pardoned because, I'm succeeding in no.
Do you have anything to say to the vegans and vegetarians tuning in tonight?
Fuck you.
I thought you would be a little bit more happy that they're not taking part, they're not adding to the demand that
Well, what does vegan mean?
you don't eat animal product of any sort.
Okay, fuck me.
How do you plan on celebrating Thanksgiving with your family now that you won't be feeding another family?
They're dead.
I actually thought that I was
I
writing
don't-
that
I don't-
question.
I don't have a
that
family.
perhaps, you win some, you lose some.
I'm sorry, you lost your heart.
No, thanks for
Yeah,
clarifying
totally.
that. Last, I have one more question. If
Yeah,
you're
go
up for
shoot.
it. How does this pardon change? Pardon, sorry. I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even mean to do
we're
that.
We're groundbreaking on this show, honestly.
Honestly.
Well, who's we, honestly?
Not
What
that
is
you've ever
we?
been here before, right?
No.
So, does this pardon change your opinion on the Biden administration?
That's a tough hitting question, honestly. Joe Biden lined up my father on a curb and he stomped his teeth into the ground. Honestly, sorry. Some humans making hand movements to me to look this way. That way, that way. Oh, see? He stomped my father's teeth into the ground, and all I was able to see was
Do you see those red lights?
The soothing gargle of his stuffing as it lined the pavement. So no, I don't like Joe Biden. And now I know what you're going to say, digging in deep that you
The
are.
interviewer that I am.
The interviewer that you are.
What am I going to say?
As Arnold Schwarzenegger would say.
Did he?
Is that I have no political affiliations.
Did he say that?
Who did?
Go on.
What?
Go on.
Oh, see, they know who he is.
No, I didn't say I know who Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This just in.
Do you see the red lights on the cameras? Pardon Thanksgiving turkey?
I am colorblind by nature of my species.
Do you see difference in Luma?
I'm looking at the camera that's on right now.
How do you know that it's on?
Thank
you were looking at camera 3.
Thank you, Pardon Thanksgiving Turkey. What a pleasure it's been.
Thank you, Pardon Thanksgiving
that's your
Turkey.
line.
What a pleasure it's been. For morality's sake, I hope they're all not as great as you. That would make it hard to sleep at night. We'll be right back.
Will we?
So this is a pre-recorded show. I have actually no idea if I won the pie eating contest, but just know whether I won or lost, I will absolutely, without a doubt, be having terrible, and I mean terrible, bowel problems. A huge thank you to Lena and Matt for hopping on the panel, and to the Pardoned Thanksgiving Turkey for joining us on another awesome episode of Studio A. Thank you all for stopping by. Remember to follow us on Instagram at MaristMCTV and check us out at MCTVHD on YouTube. Good night and take it easy, Po-Town.